Came out here because a couple of reasons. I want to finish the task at hand as far as putting stuff in the compost pile. Um, I got it fully loaded. That needs to go out to the compost pile so that the stuff inside can go in there. and and then my light came, y'all. That's my light. It came from Amazon. That's my grow light. So let me get the disclaimer started. This is my haul, and I'm gonna be talking about depression in this one. I came to find out, which kind of makes sense. I raised a question in one of my grow groups. I said it seemed like a grow light. The grow lights that you buy for plants ought to help you with depression too. And sure enough, technically it does. So, although my sister is going to my sister agreed to bless me with the desk lamp. So this grow lamp gonna still be used to grow. Um, so this gonna be my, combination grow depression haul. The things that I'm, steps that I'm taking to snap out of this darkness. So, well, I'm not gonna say darkness. For me, I experience depression as weight. Like I feel a heaviness. Like I just feel like I'm dragging everywhere I'm going. I gotta push, push, push. So this is me pushing through. So anyway, let's get started with the disclaimers. If you a hot mess, you love messiness, as in cyber harassment, this video, my friend, is not for you. So a billion other videos on YouTube. You can go ahead, keep it pushing. Y'all, I am gonna bring Thinking Thursdays back. So I do have a planned one, and the title, I thought the cool title would be, She Thinks She Better, but She Bitter. As to what we going through in our situation with a problem we like to solve in our family. Somebody who's been practicing parental alienation, and now we have to fight for our rights. Anyway, I'm legal. In Illinois, it's legal. I'm a bona fide certified card carrying member of the Cannabis Club. So I will be self-medicating. I'm starting out here. And y'all, if you want to hit me up, talk to me in private, you don't want to mention something in comments, hit me up. Fat for Life TV at Outlook.com. And then those of you who into my plus size side of me, fatforlife.net is open and waiting for those confident plus size women and men or women who admire them. Come see me. Fatforlife.net. So anyway, we're gonna get this one started with self-medicating as I get into the discussion. I've been focusing on depression because I have a feeling I'm not by myself, and that there are probably others that are going through it and don't really know what's going on, because this COVID thing ain't no joke. It's making us have to change our lives in a way we just wasn't ready for. And so it kind of manifests itself in ways and forms that you don't expect. And so when I go inside, as soon as I participate a little bit in self-medicating, I'm going to show you how it manifests with me. For me, it did come in a way of sadness, because I really am, this bout of depression is really absent of that mood of sadness. And so therefore, some of you might be deceived and not really know what's going on. And you just know it's something different, something ain't right. Things are just not, you know, what you think they should be. And it's something wrong. I knew it was something wrong when I was going beyond just a couple of days of in the bed all day recovering. When that turned into weeks and weeks turned into months, I knew it was something wrong then. So if you'd like to stick around and chat with me about that, that's what we're going to be talking about in combination with my haul. I bought things in order to help myself snap out of it. I'm trying my best to snap out of it. And so I have bought me a grow light. That's the first thing about about this haul. But ooh, y'all, it's good. Ooh, yes, yes. Um, got that choking stuff. So here I want to start with the light. Even if I don't get the desk light, I realize now that the looms is basically the same, and looms is like the brightness of the light, the intensity, and so this grow light is definitely high enough intensity to duplicate the sun, because I know part of my problem, I really think, is because the lack of sun. The sheer lack of sun. We went like 4 days straight, no sun. Today was the first sunny day. So I was trying my best to rush out into it. And my rushing out to it is still end up being the last minute, because now sun going down. But I did get more than 15 minutes of being in the direct sun. So anybody who you can feel free to comment if you got anything you want to add to the conversation. But discussion gonna be about S.A.D and how the ways in which, hey Christy Lewis, I'm glad you're back. Girl, you make me feel good and not so lonely, because my son don't understand. He can't be my source of entertainment. I got to talk to people that are more like me. He don't have no grown kids. he ain't he still got a whole life ahead of him. And me, I'm at that woman of a particular age who got a whole lot more life behind them. It's a lot less life in front of us. Unless I get blessed like Cicely Tyson did. Because she got her whole 96 years up out of here. I hope to make it to that point, but I can't make it to that point if I'm not taking care of myself. So one way I wasn't doing is that when I gave up the cigarettes, I fell off a pop. Just started them doggone shoulders back up. And then, how bad habits go. You get sucked in. You get sucked in quitting before you know it. You an addict again. And so I discovered how much of my addiction wound up on my belly. Now this time it didn't go on my butt. It didn't go on my hips. It's a whole belly of action. My whole belly is jelly. That's pot belly. Instead of pot belly, I got a pot belly. You know it when you can't fasten up clothes. You know it. I done creeped up too big. And I feel the weight of that, because see, part of my depression might not even be depression at all. It might just be those extra 50 pounds I creeped up and put on my knees. So my knees are saying, bitch, what are you doing? You going the wrong way. You should have been trying to bring that needle down. So this one, I'm gonna go ahead and look at that wire. I don't care what nobody say. That wire still look like a penitentiary. See that? Yeah, I'm a stress sweet eater too. Child, always sticking them damn suckers in my mouth. I was justifying it because it wasn't as bad as the pops. And then you get the gum, so that give you something to do with your mouth for a while. Between, sugar doses. But I just got to do better. I'm Somebody accused me of being a queen of excuses, and they was right. I got tons. I got 1,000,001 excuses for why this and why that. And it's just, I just reached a particular age that it's just over with. It's over with. I'm not a teenager. I know better. And so I got to do better. You had to cut the starches and sweets. Me too. You ain't by yourself. Especially the sweets. Especially the sweets. So I'm trying to open up this light out here while it's still light, but we might lose the light because it's fading fast. We're going to go on inside for the rest of the haul. I just started out here because I wanted to start the self-medicating out here. Well, it's nice and windy. And they can have that breeze. Somebody gonna catch a contact walking past this house though. But anyway, yeah, I got a light now. And so I hope y'all would like to come along with me as I begin to grow indoors. And I want people who are black thumbs not to give up. I hope I inspire you to start if you haven't started. But yeah, this is my little grow light. And what had happened, and this is why I hate returns and all that kind of goofy stuff. I just don't like it. But I will give Amazon its props. This grow light came right away one day. It only took one day to replace. They picked up the old one yesterday, and the new one came today. So I can't say they didn't give me some custom service. So what had happened as to why I was returning it at all, it didn't have nothing to do with the growing. And in fact, it had to do with me reading. I read on there that it's supposed to come with a remote control. And honestly, I didn't see that in my little package that I got with the other one. Hey, Kareem. Yeah, I got cups too. I'm gonna go inside and y'all gonna see my little world. But I ended up having to trade lights. It's kind of a waste. I wish they could have just sent me the remote control. But upon reading the my Amazon invoice, I noticed that it's supposed to have came with a remote control, and it did not. But in this one, I got it. So it's in here. So everything is here. You got the gloves, the protective gloves, and I got protective glasses, the chain to hang it up, and zip ties. Not sure what that's for. And I'm sure the batteries, that's for the remote control. But that was what was missing. It's too bad they couldn't have just sent me the remote control. But anyway, I had to exchange the whole doggone light. It was a little part of me that wanted to go ahead and keep both lights. Because, child, if I achieve any type of success indoors with zucchini, gonna be a zucchini producing mama. Trust and believe it. That's my favorite vegetable. Unless somebody can turn me on to something better or more. So that's the beginning of this haul. Here's my grow light. It's 1,000 watt. The power of 1,000 watt LED, HID rather. Um, the HID lamps is the older lamps that you used to grow with. That indoor growers swore by. But I'm here to tell you that the LED world has stepped up. You could get grow lights relatively inexpensive. This one was $89 and it was 1,000 watt. I asked questions. I even asked, can you grow zucchini with this light? Somebody came on there and said it grows fantastic, that they grew tomatoes with this light without any problem. So I'm happy about that purchase. Now, my job is to go back in there with the other stuff that's supposed to be shipped off that I hate returns for. Boy, I tell you the truth, I really hate returns. I truly do. It's something about me and the whole mail system that just don't get along. Except for when somebody sends something to me. Me sending to somebody else, but I'm tired of making excuses. I don't want to be the queen of excuses. So I'm going to go inside and try to make it happen. We're getting some boxes together so that when the postman comes tomorrow, they can just pick it up. So, because that's what QVC said about the modem and router that I'm trying to return. Have it ready. They come to pick it up. I'm trying to put one up for you, yes. Woo, and this is good. I like the kind that don't take but a couple of hits. People who be needing a whole blunt, I'll be like, woo, that's a lot of brain cells dedicated to that cause. I can't do it. I can't really do my computer work like I'm supposed to if I'm all medicated. Unless that medicine is Adderall. But they keep wanting to rule me out for sleep apnea, which I'm pretty damn sure I don't have that one, even though I snore. I really don't think I'll be losing my breath or stopping breathing. Me and my husband recorded ourselves doing it when I was first diagnosed with fibromyalgia. And he turned out he had it just by what you could see in the video. I didn't. But supposedly, sorry y'all. I'm knocking over stuff. I tell y'all just don't know. It ain't no joke. Keeping your camera together, be the cameraman, the director, the content, the entertainment. Child. It's not no joke. Even if you only an amateur, only doing it a little bit on a part-time. Yeah, I'm going in because it's definitely chilly. I only came out to get this box. It just came. Oh no. Yeah, I gotta take all of us in. Okay, I love this gadget because I can hang it around my neck and free up my hands. So here we go indoors. Excuse my out of breathness. I blame that on myself too. That's all I'm damn cigarettes. That's why I want to grow my own and make edibles, y'all. I'm an edible type of girl. So I started with the grow light. And I got one more poster to post up and speak about. People who've been watching me know I got a long list of getting around to it. And now that this grow light is here, I'm getting around to sending this modem back. So anybody ask me why I be having such a hard time with mailing stuff back and returns, it's because I be wanting to do this video right here. Tell you why I'm returning it, so you won't make the same mistake I did. I bought this fancy, okay, let me sit the camera down. I bought this fancy modem and router, so y'all can bear witness that your girl, once she became gainfully employed, she thought she was solving her problem with poor internet speed and connection indoors. Because I could be outdoors and be just fine. As y'all witnessed just a few minutes ago, me sitting outdoors with my live, which is another reason why I started. I get better reception outdoors. And that's just ridiculous. And so I called the tech people of this company, and asked them to just tell me the truth. Because I've been chasing this dream for a while, and I thought it was just me, the lack of spending money. This is a $400 unit. I was happy to get a brand new computer, and I went on and splurged and got a brand new modem and router. It's supposed to be satellite, supposedly extend the reach, give me faster speed, and a better connection. That did not happen. So I'm sending this back. He told me the truth. I said, because I'm not no newbie. I'm a tech person. So I wish you would keep it real. I spent this kind of money because I thought this was going to improve the connection in my house. He said, all that's going to do, if you have intermittent connection in the house, is just going to spread it around the house to more places. It's not going to improve your speed or connection. It's just going to improve the range of which you could pick it up in your house. And I was like, that's not worth it. $400 when I'm paying $10 for internet. He said the real only way to increase your speed or up your speed, because my internet didn't pass the work from home job that I had went for. And so I was disappointed because I'm thinking my computer's up to par, top of the line, good enough specs for the most average work from home opportunity, and it didn't pass the internet test. And that's because I got Internet Essentials. Yes, I was grandfathered in. It's a program that Comcast had to promise or give up to poor people. You said it's turning dark brown here. Yeah, it done turn. It's past brown. Well, no, still a little blue. A little bit of blue still left. Still a little left. But anyway, bottom line, this fancy smancy modem ain't gonna bring me no internet. I had to pay that company, Comcast, $75 a month And see, that's what net neutrality was supposed to be about, people. Nobody paid attention to that law, but it was supposed to be put in place and there to keep internet companies from controlling the internet like they do. It's no reason why we have slow internet. Radio waves are the same speed, and all that fancy talk about 5G this and 5G that, it ain't been tested. We don't know if that's safe, the long term effects of 5G. And once upon a time, 4G was good enough. Um, I just want more speed so I could get a job, work from home. I see tons of opportunity to work from home. COVID is changing the industry. The world finally caught up to me because once upon a time I had to prove it was really uh, that there was really work from home, occupations. Oh boy, my doctor. I hope I don't. Hey, Scorpion Red, you think I look amazing? Your young, cute self got me blushing. Y'all be sure be having auntie. Well, mama, I'm old enough to be y'all's mama. Except for Gina, we could be sisters, but it's all right if you call me mama. I got an old soul. They said that since I was a child. Old spirit. So I be y'all's mama. Big mama. Big mama. Big mama. Keep on procrastinating. And so this my get around to it. People who been rocking with me day one on the Nay Love train. No, that's one of the goals I be trying to achieve. So I'm finally getting around to sending this damn orbit box back, tying up my funds. $286. I'm happy with QVC. I cannot blame it on their service. That was me who that witch fucked up. But now she's straightening that out. She got the label now. That's what held it up. Me and my always losing stuff. I couldn't find the label. So I got the label now. And this one finally good to go. So I can get that off my account. I need some money. That was a shock to the nervous system to be negative 286. I was not trying to have them problems. So this is my way of holding myself accountable in front of people, because you can lie to yourself. I have run out of excuses for that which to not achieve. Closing up this box and mailing it back to the company from whence it came, which is QVC. Shout out to QVC. Um, my friend, oh, come on now, tape. This tape ain't cooperating with me. Y'all, I had to get, hey, babe, thank you. My girlfriend hooked me up with the tam. So yeah, it wasn't so cold. You gotta have earmuffs and scarves and gloves on today. So I tried to be a little cute. I tried. Yeah, I caught myself getting this out ahead of time. If somebody cursed me out for playing music, cause I like to play music. When it get quiet, I get nervous, cause I do be running out of things to say. But if you didn't catch the beginning and you catch the replay, you'll understand. This is my getting around to a video and haul, and I'm speaking on depression. I wanted to do a gardening video, but I procrastinated too long and let the light go. Dragging and dragging. That's because I was woke up out my sleep involuntarily. So today, that has a way of discombobulating you in your plans, especially if your plans was to get this done in the daytime on video and not at night. Because I really am not a night person, but y'all night owls though. Y'all making me need to change my little lifestyle just a tad. Because I see a lot of y'all that love me. Y'all are insomniacs. I don't have that problem. I had an opposite problem, which that was the call that interrupted this line. My doctor let me know. She let me have that damn Adderall. Okay. I had an opposite problem. My motherfucking ass can't stay awake. Shit cannot be boring at all. So therefore, I need medicine for that. Especially when I call myself doing resumes and trying to get back out here in this workforce. Which ain't been hard to do. Because I got called right away for opportunity. But my equipment didn't pass the test, so I'm stuck at the drawing board. Do not want to pay Comcast no fucking $75 a month when radio waves. So this is Education 101. In my frustration, I be trying to give you education. I always ask people this, so it don't be too technical and go over your head. When have you ever had to pay for radio on the radio? I ain't talking about satellite radio. I ain't talking about internet radio. I'm talking about the radio, the regular ordinary boom box. You buy from Walmart. In my case, I bought from Best Buy 20 years ago. That still got a tape deck, an MP3 player, and a CD DVD player. My Sony Explode has been trying and true giving me good music over these years, but you ain't never had to pay for no radio on your radio. Never. Just because radio waves is free. I started making a connection when I took my solar class. I'm like, okay, if that's radio transmission, is that the same thing with the television? And is that the same thing with the internet? Sure enough, Googled it. It's the same technology. So right now, you should not have to be paying no Comcast $75 to get faster internet. You should be able to just get a modem, a piece of hardware that can do that speed, and that should be it done. But your own people is doing this to your people. So if you ever be looking for sympathy, the whole world is fucking the whole world over when it comes to the internet and the cable and the transmission of radio waves. You should only have to pay for the hardware just like you pay for the radio. You should just only have to pay for the television, and you should just only have to pay for it. You should not have to pay for the service, for the data, because it's all the same radio waves. And that's the biggest mind fuck they doing to all of us. So quit waiting for sympathy and people to change. Better become self-sufficient. I'm striving for the goal of having my own motherfucking network. Just like Facebook. When the phone don't connect, my phone can't. Even when I'm traveling, my service is fine. Paid for, ain't nothing going wrong with it. Paid ahead of time, matter of fact, because it's so cheap. It'll dip and you can't connect and make a call, but yeah, you could get on Facebook. So I believe Facebook have a whole frequency to it. I believe that motherfucking Zuckerberg pay for a whole frequency to this. Hold on, y'all. What you? Okay, I hope I didn't lose you. So that's y'all. Tech lessons, keeping it simple for the day. They fucking us over with the radio waves and all this 5G. That's just a big hoopla. To justify charging you even more for the same motherfucking technology. It's all radio waves, all of it. That's why you can make phone calls with a tablet. That's why you can. Um, I remember I had an argument with um, with Sprint. Sprint was trying to pull the wool over my sweet little auntie's eyes with all that tech mumbo jumbo. And when I got through, they was refunding my money and gave her $1,100 credit because I knew what the fuck I was talking about. And uh it was all about how they was over fucking charging me for the service. Shit, price steady creeping up for no particular reason because I'm not no talker on the phone like that. I never have been, never will be. On damn day, it'll never be that for me. I always been like that. That ain't nothing new. I'll just be chopping and chatting it up on no phone. And I know people who chatterbox like that. My beloved sister, God rest her soul. She she she's no longer with us, but she stayed on the phone. That's not me. Never have been me. So I wonder why my bills steady going up, and I wasn't happy about that. And I put my foot down, and I was able to prove, you know, I wasn't on all that because I wanted to break the contract, and they said I couldn't break the contract. I was like, oh hell to the no, no, no. They did break that contract, which explains why I was giving away the note that I was giving away, and still got devices to give away. The Samsung tablet that Mama's of twins won legitimately, but her poor pride got stuck with me in my procrastination of mailing it out. And I feel bad about that because she could have been using it. I'm sure she could use it for them two toddlers running around there. Um, but my procrastination. So I'm getting around to it. So that's part of my haul. I introduced y'all to the light that is going to be placed right there in the living room because, I'm gonna have to speed this one up. So I'm gonna skip this mountain and get to the hall. I gotta plug in. I'm losing power. It's down to 15%, y'all. So I'm gonna switch the camera and I'm gonna kind of wrap it up and be quick about it, and hopefully get up in the morning early enough. But this is how I was spotting or figuring out that things ain't going right with me. Cause I let all this food get overly right. Neglect. You can see the neglect. Everything neglected. I was supposed to be showing y'all how to get celery going again. Cause Thanksgiving, the holidays, this onion seen better days. Whoop. So in general, it ain't going too well over here with the plant. Only thing abundance is this pop bottle planter. Look at that basil, just looking beautiful, gorgeous. No extra light, just the natural light getting in from the sun, doing its thing. So this is what I swear by. This is how I started growing for the first 2 years indoors. I would get a plant, which I got in my haul right now. I would start out with a plant from Walmart. See that? That's part of my haul. And my mint. Now I got so much mint I should never had to buy no more mint. But guess what? guess what? Ain't no mint to be picked now in the wintertime. And I messed up all my mint attempts indoors. Look at it. Sad. Sad. But I'm going to show y'all in the gardening video, because I'd rather do this in the daytime. I'm going to show you how you can bring these cabbages back to life. Well, this one I'm about to eat. I just got that. But these have been here quite a while. And it's struggling to keep growing. And started new sprouts right there. If you just put this in water, just the stump, you'll grow a whole new cabbage. That's what's fascinating to me about growing indoors. This was supposed to be me showing y'all how you could easily root. Well, the roots came, but I neglected it. So that's the result of being neglected. Roots being in the water too long. Should have been planted. And it would have been still growing me celery. Right now to this day. So today, I'm just going to get my haul done. Which is this bundle over here. And it explain how I relate to my health and wellness. I just love mint. I love mint all the time. It's soothing. I like putting it in tea. I like it fresh, going in my mango salsa, which I did buy some new mangoes because I neglected. Wasn't nothing wrong with these. These was perfectly healthy, but I never got around to just making it. And I neglected it. So I'm trying to get back on track, y'all. This could still be zucchini bread, but I was slow to using it because I'm trying to cut sugar, y'all. And I was too lazy to cook. And I'm a foodie, which is another sign I'm not ticking right. So that was kind of how I could tell. Something ain't right with you because you're a foodie girl. You don't be letting no food go. So in the morning, I'm going to come back on here live and show y'all the grow part that I plan. Grow goals. Anyway, next part of my haul. I was talking about it at Demetra Live. Yes, winter blues. This shit is real. And I'm trying to beat it. Because I'll be dragging my feet to stuff. But, yeah. I was at Demetra Live. Announced my, acquisition of a shower gadget. This supposed to do some spinning. You threw a fridge full of stuff. Oh, I got refrigerator stuff. More stuff to be tossed. But y'all saw me. I got some new grapes. And I'm going to freeze them up. I'm going to wash them with the apple cider vinegar and water. The best antiseptic for your fruit. That's good for you. It's not going to kill you. And freeze up the grapes because I'm a foodie. It's going to be hard to give up that sucker habit. It really is. I kid you not. When the doctor said sugar had to go, and then she was being funny, her little Indian self. She said, which would you rather have? Pies or pain? And I swear to God, y'all, I was sitting on that bed doing just like this. Let's see. Pies or pain? Pies or pain? I actually was like, I don't want to consider a life without pies. A life without sugar and sweet stuff. I'm a sweet person. Ooh, sweetness. So yeah, so y'all seeing me in the middle of trying to beat some winter blues. So the next part of my haul, y'all seen on the previous haul, I had opened up, unboxed these, and they were brown. I didn't order that. I had ordered black, so that was a mistake. So the black ones came. The black ones came, and they came in a cute little, I like that. I forgot they had an accessory with it. A cute little carrying bag. Okay, this is another one where it's extra packaging. It's a part of me to say I might as well keep the brown ones. Cause I thought I was going to get a box anyway. And I got a bag. I thought I was going to get a box to send the brown ones back. I think I'm going to end up keeping them both. Because I just hate dealing with having to send something back. I screwed up sending my own self my taxes. Messed up. Sent it back to myself. Anyway, so I got the replacement for these boots. So, Kareem, since you joined me on this one, so that's cute. That was some over packaging, though. I thought I was going to get into the package quicker than that. I still can't get this open. Ooh, they don't think about us old people get fatigued trying to get through these packages. That's a lot of wrapping. Anyway, I got the mom go boots. So when it's not snow, like it was today, it wasn't a lot of snow. Yeah, so I got your package right here. It's a whole jar of mint. And I'm throwing in the thing you use to seep the tea with. See that? So you get 2 of them and a spoon to scoop the mint leaves out. And you can put that, you can sit that in your thermos or your mug and sip tea, honey. Tea with grown from the heart. That love went into growing. Okay, what else in this haul of interest? Oh yeah, I must talk about this. Okay, I ain't gonna get all into my family business because that's not the kind of blog I want to do. But I'm about to speak on this whole pull-up thing. Because you know, man, I want to sit down here in the kitchen. Hold on, let me scoot over to this sink. All right. It's telling me to rotate device. Okay, now, y'all know I had my little grandbaby down here. We ain't got her potty trained, honey. If your pull-up say 3T or 4T, you have already waited too goddamn late to be potty training. You training them to go in the diaper because you too lazy to sit there with your child until they do what they got to do. This girl caught on easy. We was going out in the streets, going to Walmart, no diaper, no pull-up, just trainee pants. Okay? That's what's in this haul. Making me speak on it. Because y'all ain't got no big mamas these days. Crack ran through our community and wiped out a whole generation of big mamas and aunties. Excuse me. I'm finna tell it like it T.I. is. If your motherfucking pull-ups got 3T or 4T, it's too motherfucking late. And that industry is keeping y'all kids slow and delayed. Now imagine in ancient times, we got to worry about lions, tiger, and bear. You think we could sit up and wait for some motherfucking baby to learn how to poop and run and get through with what they got to do? Because you had to run and be quick about it. Get away from some lions, tigers, and bears. You can't be wasting that much time on potty training. 2T. As high as you should be going with training. And they love you. That would spend the 2T to 3T age spending more money on pull-ups. And you get less pull-ups. So that in and of itself is telling you should be using less. It should be like a backup plan. It should not be the whole plan because you too lazy to sit there with your child and get to graduate them to what they need to be doing. So I got mine a new set of training drawers, okay? 6 of them. She loved Peppa Pig, so I'm going to get the Peppa Pig ones online because they didn't have them in my Walmart. But if you sitting up there with your child and some goddamn pull-ups, unless he delayed and autistic or some other kind of shit going on like that, which mine ain't, thank God, ain't one of them, but she a little genius. Ain't nothing dumb about that child. So she get it. She caught on. It was nothing to it. You got to watch your own child sign. You know when they go. That's crazy to have them sitting up in pull-ups a whole extra year. Pampers getting a whole year of your goddamn money. And if you get them to the point where they just using drawers, how much money? You can take that money you putting on pull-ups and go to the park. Grow some food. Get you some grow lights. Get you a tablet. Instead of some goddamn pull-ups. It's a mind fuck. Now, you can't even find these in the store. My son called because he went to the Walmarts in Wisconsin. They didn't have them. And they was they wasn't in clearance, but it was only 2 of these. That was 3T. The other one was 2T. We will not be buying no more pull-ups. She gonna make it. Your child is gonna have accidents till kindergarten. They ain't gonna be perfect. But they gonna be a whole lot more advanced and independent and self-sufficient if they could go to the bathroom like the rest of the world. That's crazy to keep on spending that kind of money. And when I go to the stores, you cannot find the training pants. People use pull-ups as a training pants, but they don't advance. It takes them to 4T before they get it. That's not the way that go, y'all. 3T and 4T is too late. She 3 officially. Her birthday just passed. This is long as we going. Because we already got her together. She coming right back. She coming right back on down here and get that all the way together. Okay? She gonna be down here for another month. And thank God the mama don't mind that. We gonna get it together. Okay. So what else? Let me make sure I'm not forgetting something in my heart that I want to speak on health-wise here. My girl Andrea told me to try the grapes. It weren't no raspberries. So Malik, I know you was looking out for me. I did write down the list, but they took my chat away. So I hope you could hit me up with that list again. If you see this video, hit me up with that list for, beating depression, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do it without going back to candy and stuff that ain't good for me. So, bought me some grapes. I'm going to freeze them up. Let me see, anything else? Anything else? Yeah, I really had to get that off my chest. I kept forgetting it in other videos, but now that I had to go on ahead to buy the thing buy the training pants because she coming back. I decided to broach that subject because the next time you see them, they going to be on her, training her. You feel me? You done waited too late at 3 and 4. They know how to do it. You holding them back. That's psychologically damaging. Don't do that to your child. That's not rushing them. Anyway, not in my house. That is what I'm buying next. Yeah, them damn training pants. That's trifling. That's because you don't want to wash out no drawers. But it ain't that serious. If you really just don't want to wash them, these shits was cheap. I got 6 of them for $7 at Walmart. If you really that trifling, you don't want to wash out the poop drawers, then throw it away. They not that expensive. And the other 6 you still can keep recycling. It's crazy to me. That's a mind fuck that you're going to spend all that money to Pampers for a whole extra year of pull-ups you don't need. Anyway, ripe mangoes is hard to come by. Unfortunately, the ones my son brought me yesterday is way too green. So I got a couple more riper today for my mango salsa. And I do that in the morning because I done got too tired. And I gave in, y'all. I gave in. I checked the ingredients. It ain't no sugar. I gave in to water enhancer. But I am putting the calcium in, and I didn't do the suckers. It's hard, y'all. I'm like a crackhead, y'all. I think the first day that I came off all those suckers, I think I was experiencing withdrawal because of how lethargic I was. And my eyes was watering a lot. I didn't know why that was. But anyway, that's the end of my haul. And talking about depression and a little bit of my life. The rest of it, y'all gonna see me making. I'm still swearing by the pop bottle planters. But I want to grow in my tower here all kinds of herbs. But me, I'd improved it myself with this depression hoovering over me. I'm gonna forget the watering process. So all those people who say they are black thumb and they killed aloe, I believe it's your problem is overwatering. Because my aloe is still back there being neglected just as bad as those. And they still alive. They just sitting in the sun, just hanging in there. And I ain't watered them no sooner than these. They've been sitting for about a month. Back in the back, neglected. So yeah, that's the end of my haul. That's all. It was related to steps I'm taking to beat depression. So I won't feel sad. Let me show y'all my aloe still very much alive. Let's see. Oh man. The plug is out. What came loose? Where's it? This boy shouldn't be unplugging nothing. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. In fact, I'm doing more than I usually do just by admitting to the public how bad it is. But you know, in the past I kept it to myself with the exception of saying buy humbug for Christmas. Okay. With the exception of buy humbug for Christmas, I kept it to myself. I just blamed it on the weather, snow. I hate snow. It ate my bones. So yeah, Let me see. Now I'm going to switch it around to the aloe. These aloes ain't been watered none since November at least. Can y'all see that? So they need to be repotted. So I'm going to come out here and do that in the morning. They still just growing. 3 of them, just fine. Just from the daylight. So yeah. I deal with it. It really does affect me. So my goal is to turn this room into a grow room instead of a stuff collector of other people's stuff. It's finally down to my stuff that I want to keep to grow with. My son keep on saying, when you gonna throw all that stuff away? I'm not gonna grow in it. You feel me? So there go my tent. There go my seed tray. And I'm gonna get started. So you people who kill aloe, I mean, you must have had to neglect that aloe a half a year or something. I really think it's overwatered. But anyway, that's the end of my growth. It's hot in here. That's one thing that I cannot complain about my crib. There is no lack for the heat. Whew. So, and I'm out of breath. And other things to say. I'm going to come back in the morning to do the gardening stuff. And hope I can be accountable, showing y'all all my packages packed up and done with the address on them. Because my son agreed to take it all in one swoop to the post office for me. All right, y'all. Oh, you have somebody with fibromyalgia? I forgot to tell you, one of my friends passed last week. She had fibromyalgia as well as cancer, boy. That's why I don't complain. I be thinking like, whatever your problems is, it could always be worse. I thought my sister, who suffered all her life, she was so young and gorgeous and talented, just dropped dead gorgeous. It could have easily been a model. She died of cancer. It was like, damn, Lord, wasn't bipolar enough? So, you never know what you're going to go out with. And if you get blessed to see another day, you blessed. That's why I don't complain. But I came out just to speak on it so you could catch yourself if you see the same kind of signs. I knew it was something wrong because I like food. For one, I'm a foodie. I don't like food going. That's very unusual for me. That's a clue right there. And it wasn't for a lack of eating because I've been killing myself with all that doggone meat, being lazy. Got some chicken strips right now, still being lazy right now as we speak. But I am going to wipe them chicken strips out. Okay. My grocery store make the best. Chester. They the bomb, baby. Yeah, that's the end of my haul. I bought some copy paper because that baby mama who thinks she about to beat us in court, that thinks she better but bitter. I'm going to do a whole video just on that. Tell y'all the outcome of that situation. Because I think that's a story need to be told. Excuse me, y'all. I'm finna be piggy. Yes, God. They make the best, and they had the 5 for 5 today.